First of all, let me tell you, we have got some awesome news for you. Like literally, barrage of players getting new links and a barrage of fake news and everything we are going to discuss in this episode. So, if you seek this kind of content which relates yourself to Arsenal type of content daily, 365 days a year, and not just the transfer window, best place to be. And the best way to support these kind of content creators, very simple. If you can't do a super chat, which I hardly get, no problem. If you can't take channel memberships, if you believe that this content is likable, give a like. If you don't think it's likable, give a dislike. React, comment what you liked. That will be more than enough of a support from your end to me, and I would really appreciate every single one of them. And if you got a question about any of the transfer rumors, put a question, put a comment, I will answer it. Most probably I answer whatever the questions that I get. So let's just go into it. So the first news that we have is about Reiss Nelson. First news, Chris Wheatley earlier had mentioned that Olympiacos are interested in signing Arsenal winger Reiss Nelson. So Chris Wheatley actually replied to it. He says, as reported in April, Greek champions Olympiacos are keen on Arsenal winger Reiss Nelson. Now, what is the whole situation? Why is that in the midst? Because Reiss Nelson will be loaned out by Arsenal, and at Olympiacos they see positively the prospect of the young winger. Alassane Edao is also playing. According to the press, Nelson will not stay at Arsenal after the technical staff of the team decided that the young winger should leave on loan in order to get participation time, performances and psychology. Somewhere there is also Olympiacos, which has long been on the list of the 21-year-old winger. Nelson is high on Martin's list for the sides of the attack, but he does not play alone since the champions are also considering the case of Alassane Edao. The 25-year-old left good impressions in his second season in Europe, and with Karagümrük of Turkey, he scored 11 goals and 9 assists in 38 games. According to Live Sport, the people of Olympiacos like Edao, and it is not ruled out there may be contacts about the possibility of a transfer. So as we speak, Reiss Nelson has competition. So if Arsenal would want to get a new club for Reiss Nelson, this is the right time to send him off. If they believe he should be off. Moving on, although the officials have spoken about more stuff, but let's talk about the one, the only, the biggest news that is actually coming in. According to Jorge Calabres, Odegaard will play for Real Madrid next season. It's official, it's confirmed, according to this source. Okay, I gotta mention it very clearly, because according to Def Central, Real Madrid, or Defensa Central, what they are called as, Real Madrid are willing to listen to offers of Martin Odegaard, but they will not sell for less than 60 million euros. 60 million euros for Martin Odegaard. If you believe this is too much, mention in the comment, is this the right price tag? Should we go for Martin Odegaard and pay that much amount up front? Also, Real know that Odegaard is going to be a great player, but the current economic circumstances added to the attitude shown by the player in January, which displeased not only Zidane but the entire management leadership, may lead to a transfer no one would have imagined a year ago. So this is actually unnecessary evil. They don't want to do it, but they might end up doing it. So let's see. Let's just not 100% believe in it. But yeah, for now it looks difficult to get Martin Odegaard, because there are contradiction all over the news portals. So let's wait on this one. I think Arsenal are not out of the race yet. So let's just wait on this one. So moving on, let's talk about Sander Berge. Now, although officials at the Emirates Stadium will attempt to lure Sheffield United to the negotiable table for Sander Berge, Sheffield have used a back channel to warn them that they have no intention of lowering their asking price of £35 million for a player who cost £22 million 16 months ago. They have also reminded their counterparts in the capital that the fee they paid to acquire Berge was not a reflection of his true worth, because he had entered the closing stages of his contract at Crystal Arena. So they believe that they could fetch a good amount of money for Sander Berge. So let's see of this contract at Genk. So let's see where things turn out to be. Sander Berge is also a big option for Arsenal. So talking about more big options, let's talk about Emerson Royal, ladies and gentlemen. So according to Mundo Deportivo, Arsenal are among the clubs interested in signing Emerson Royal, who is set to join Barcelona shortly. Barcelona are in financial trouble and would only consider offers of at least 25 million euros for Emerson Royal. That is the price tag that they have put. We'll talk about it. Okay, we'll talk about it. Don't worry. Moving on, let's talk about some other stuff. Emiliano Buendia now. So Norwich City's sporting director has, his price tag has been revealed. Him and Max Aarons' price tag have been revealed. So we're gonna talk about it as well because Stuart Webber, that's Norwich City's sporting director, says Buendia Aarons will cost £30 million each at least, is what he's saying. So he says that if we do sell one, it's going to be a club record deal because Godfrey actually was sold for £25 million. So he wants upwards of £25 million, and Ben Godfrey to Everton was the club highest transfer money that they have achieved. So Webber said if we do sell one, it's going to be a club record deal. It's probably going to start with the number 3 in front of it. That will give us great opportunities to maybe make the whole better as well. We're really relaxed on that front. So that's the crazy stuff that he said. He said we're not sitting here on a load of money. There's a massive myth that goes around about the Premier League where everyone thinks we've now got £170 million just dropped in and someone has written a check for us. They have not. So this is the most crystal clear Stuart Webber, who is the sporting director of Norwich City, could ever be. He says that they don't have the money that you guys are listening about in the media. They don't. So also they know that they would seek somewhere upwards £25 million, and the number starts with 3. So minimum of £30 million is where the bid starts for Emiliano Buendia or Max Aarons or any one of them. If you want them, 30 is the price tag. Go and get them. Any of the clubs that's watching my video, which is hard to digest. Moving on, so here's a crazy news. A source close to Anfield Central has revealed that Liverpool and Arsenal are the 2 of the clubs interested in signing Inter midfielder Nicolo Barella this summer. Both clubs are looking to reinforce their central midfield and are assessing Barella as an option, with Inter in turmoil despite being named Serie A champions. The manager left, and now Lukaku is strongly linked with going to Chelsea because they have to sell somewhere around 70 to 80 million euros to stay put with the financial fair play rules, whatever that is. I don't know if that is even been accounted, but let's see. So with the transfer market valuing Barella at £58.5 million, Liverpool are likely to find their finances will again present a major stumbling block with regards to signing him. The midfielder is under contract until 2024. So even though Inter need to sell, they won't be bullied into selling him because that's not the final year of his contract, and that is that. So Arsenal are in a similar situation financially and have more areas of their squad to improve, which leaves Arteta in a very frustrating situation. So let's see where former Inter captain Giuseppe Bergomi is desperate to see Barella and Romelu Lukaku stay at the club. He said that Lukaku is the most important man to keep in this group. I'd like to see Barella stay. For his consistency, quality and personality, he is unique. He can play in any role in midfield and is an Italian national. He must be the symbol of the future. Let's see where he ends up. We still don't know where he will end up. So that's about Nicolo Barella, ladies and gentlemen. And now, if you know him, you better know this as well, that according to another source, and that is DM Sport Official, they believe Arsenal are interested in signing Ajax right back Nasser Mazraoui. I've used him in FIFA. That's all I can tell you right at the moment. But at the moment, defensively decent, attacking wise okay. He's a decent kind of a right back that I can actually. That's the reality. I'm going to talk to you about Nasser Mazraoui, whatever that is. So Raheem Sterling has been tipped to leave Man City and complete Arsenal transfer for a fresh challenge. Now, Trevor Sinclair has advised Raheem Sterling to leave Man City this summer and move to Arsenal. Why would you say something like that? Let's hear him out. He said, I might be wrong, but reading between the lines in the media that's being released, I think they'd be prepared to let him go. You look at the individual, there are a few little rumors coming out that Man City are prepared to listen to offers. You look at the way he's played during his time at Man City, and he has been superb. I think there'll definitely be a queue of clubs wanting to sign him. Not on the last 3 or 4 months of form, but on his previous 9 years of performances. He's not had any real injury problems. I look at him and he doesn't look excited. He looks anxious about being out there. He has proved to all the fans that he's a top player, so I think he needs a fresh challenge. And I think it would coincide with the club's model. And he believes Arsenal will be the right kind of place. Now, let me drop a biggest bombshell for you. Arsenal are being linked with Serginho Dest. Who did this? Well, according to Spanish news outlet Sport, they say that Arsenal are keen on signing the American defender Serginho Dest, with speculation Hector Bellerin could leave this summer. So they believe that. Okay. So here's the reason what they have actually come up with. So several clubs are trying to take advantage of the difficult economic moment that Barcelona are experiencing right now, the reports have claimed. And according to Bleacher Report, Dest has a £343 million release clause in his contract with the Catalan club, making a deal even more complicated for Arsenal. Numerous players are expected to leave. This is a joke, okay? This is a joke. Don't take this seriously, okay? Don't take this seriously. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing.